The soul spills onto the canvas, a silent scream blooming in ochre and gold. Sunflowers, heavy with light, bend towards an unseen horizon, yearning for a dawn that may never fully break. Each brushstroke a tremor, a fingerprint of anguish pressed into the very fabric of being. The wind whispers secrets through cypress trees, their dark spires reaching towards a sky swirling with anxieties, a canvas of tormented blues. Letters written in color, a language only the heart can truly decipher. A field of wheat rippling like a troubled sea, each golden grain a tiny prayer for solace, a fragile hope against the immensity of despair. The moon, a spectral eye, watches over the lonely roads, the silent villages where shadows dance with forgotten dreams. A single lamp casts a pool of warmth in the darkness, a fragile beacon against the encroaching night. Inside, a face, etched with the lines of suffering, gazes out at the indifferent stars, seeking answers in the cosmic void. The air is thick with the scent of turpentine and loneliness, a potent brew that fuels the creative fire, a fire that consumes even as it illuminates. A pair of old boots, caked with mud, stand by the door, witnesses to countless journeys, silent companions in the pilgrimage of life. They speak of weariness, of the long road traveled, of the weight of the world borne on aching shoulders. Each scuff and stain a testament to resilience, a stubborn refusal to surrender to the darkness. The colors of the earth seep into the soul, a grounding force in the face of overwhelming turbulence. The crows, black as sorrow, take flight against the turbulent sky, harbingers of change, messengers of the unknown. They circle above the fields, their cries echoing the unspoken grief that permeates the landscape. But even in their darkness, there is a certain beauty, a stark elegance that mirrors the beauty found in brokenness, in the raw and unvarnished truth of existence. A single almond blossom, a fragile promise of spring, clings to a bare branch, a symbol of hope amidst the desolation. Its delicate petals, painted in shades of white and pink, offer a glimpse of renewal, a whisper of possibility. It is a reminder that even in the depths of winter, life persists, that even in the darkest of nights, the dawn will eventually arrive. The brush moves with a feverish intensity, driven by an inner compulsion to capture the fleeting beauty of the world, to translate the language of the soul into a tangible form. Each stroke is an act of defiance against the encroaching darkness, a desperate attempt to hold on to the light, to preserve the memory of a moment before it fades into oblivion. The canvas becomes a mirror, reflecting not only the world outside, but also the turbulent landscape within. The silence is broken only by the rustling of the wind, the chirping of crickets, the distant bark of a dog. These small sounds, these subtle nuances of the natural world become amplified in the stillness, offering a strange comfort, a sense of connection to something larger than oneself. They are the whispers of the universe, reminding us that we are not alone, that we are all part of a vast and interconnected web of life. And in the end, all that remains are the colors, the textures, the emotions captured on canvas, a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit, a legacy of beauty born from pain. A visual poem etched in the heart of eternity. The soul finds its voice in the silence, its solace in the light, its meaning in the act of creation. The cypress trees, dark flames reaching for a sky ablaze with stars, stand as silent witnesses to the passage of time, to the eternal dance of light and shadow. Their twisted forms, sculpted by the wind and the sun, speak of resilience, of the ability to endure hardship and still reach for the heavens. They are the guardians of the night, the keepers of secrets, the silent companions of a solitary soul. The colors swirl and blend, creating a tapestry of emotion, a symphony of sensations. The blues of the night sky deepen into indigo and violet, punctuated by the incandescent glow of the stars, each one a tiny beacon of hope in the vast darkness. The yellows and oranges of the village lights flicker and dance, casting long shadows that stretch across the fields, beckoning the weary traveler home. A field of wheat, shimmering gold under the midday sun, stretches as far as the eye can see, a sea of possibilities, a promise of abundance. The wind whispers through the stalks, creating a gentle rustling sound that is both soothing and melancholic, a reminder of the ephemeral nature of beauty, of the fleeting passage of time. And somewhere within that field, a lone figure walks, head bowed, lost in thought, searching for solace in the solitude, seeking answers in the silence. He seeks the colors hidden within the ordinary, the beauty that lies beneath the surface, the magic that permeates the mundane. A pair of worn-out shoes, discarded by the side of the road, become an object of fascination, a testament to a life lived. A story told in every scuff and tear. A humble vase of sunflowers, their faces turned towards the sun, radiate a joy that is both simple and profound, a celebration of life in all its vibrant glory. He sees the world through a different lens, a lens that magnifies the beauty of the overlooked, that finds poetry in the prosaic, that discovers meaning in the seemingly meaningless. The weight of the world rests upon his shoulders, the burden of his own suffering, the pain of a soul that feels too deeply, that sees too much. He longs for connection, for understanding, for a respite from the relentless torment of his inner demons. He writes letters, desperate pleas for communication, for a lifeline to the outside world. He pours his heart onto the page, sharing his hopes and his fears, his dreams and his disappointments, his struggles and his triumphs. But often, his words fall on deaf ears. His cries for help go unanswered. His loneliness only deepens. Yet he persists, driven by an unwavering belief in the power of art, in the transformative potential of beauty, in the enduring strength of the human spirit. He paints on, despite the setbacks, despite the critics, despite the darkness that threatens to consume him. He paints because he must, because it is the only way he knows how to express himself, to make sense of the world, to find meaning in his existence. Each brushstroke is an act of faith, a declaration of hope, a testament to the indomitable spirit that refuses to be broken. He paints the light, even when he is surrounded by darkness. He paints the beauty, even when he is consumed by pain. He paints the hope, even when he is filled with despair. And in doing so, he creates a legacy that will endure long after he is gone. A legacy of beauty born from suffering. A visual poem etched in the heart of eternity. The colors speak a language that transcends words, a language that resonates with the soul, a language that touches the heart. And in that language, we find ourselves, our own hopes and fears, our own dreams and disappointments, our own struggles and our own triumphs. We see ourselves reflected in the brushstrokes, in the colors, in the emotions captured on canvas. We see the beauty in our own brokenness, the strength in our own vulnerability, the light in our own darkness. The cypress trees reach towards the heavens, their dark flames dancing against the swirling sky, a silent hymn sung in shades of indigo and emerald. They stand as sentinels of the soul, guarding the secrets of the earth, whispering tales of resilience and endurance. The stars ignite, one by one, like distant beacons in the vast expanse of the night, each a tiny spark of hope against the encroaching darkness. They are the eyes of the universe, watching over us, guiding us, reminding us that we are connected to something infinitely larger than ourselves. A humble field of wheat ripples in the breeze, its golden waves shimmering under the watchful gaze of the moon. Each stalk of grain is a testament to the bounty of the earth, a symbol of sustenance and renewal, a promise of nourishment for body and soul. The farmer, his face weathered by the sun and the wind, toils in the fields, his movements slow and deliberate, a silent prayer offered to the earth. He is one with the land, a part of its ancient rhythm, a guardian of its sacred secrets. And in his hands, the seeds of hope are sown, the promise of a future harvest, a testament to the enduring power of life. He gathers the light, a fragile ember in the palm of his hand, a beacon against the encroaching shadows. It flickers and dances, casting long, distorted shadows on the walls, revealing the hidden depths of the soul. It is a symbol of knowledge, of understanding, of the illuminating power of truth. He holds it close, protecting it from the winds of doubt and despair, nurturing it with the warmth of his love, sharing it with those who seek its guidance. And in its light, we find our way, our purpose, our meaning. An old pair of shoes sits discarded in the corner, worn and weathered by the journeys of life, a silent testament to the miles traveled, the lessons learned, the stories etched in the souls. They are a symbol of humility, of simplicity, of the beauty found in the ordinary. They have walked through fields of gold, climbed mountains of despair, traversed the valleys of sorrow. And in their silence, they speak volumes, reminding us that every step we take leaves a mark, that every journey shapes us, that every experience adds to the tapestry of our lives. The sunflowers turn their faces towards the sun, their golden heads radiating warmth and light, a silent symphony of joy and gratitude. They are symbols of adoration, of loyalty, of the unwavering pursuit of happiness. They stand tall and proud, their petals unfurling in a vibrant display of beauty, their faces illuminated by the sun's golden rays. And in their presence, we feel a sense of peace, of hope, of the boundless possibilities that lie before us. The night deepens, the stars grow brighter, the silence becomes more profound. The soul awakens, stirred by the beauty of the world, touched by the mystery of existence. The colors swirl and dance, merging and separating, creating new forms, new emotions, new realities. And in that dance, we find ourselves, our own unique expression, our own individual voice, our own personal poem. The brush falls silent, the canvas rests, the colors fade into the night. But the image remains, etched in the heart, a lasting testament to the power of art, the beauty of the soul, the enduring legacy of a life lived in color. And in that image, we find solace, inspiration, and the courage to continue our own journey, to paint our own masterpiece, to write our own visual poem.